With the release of the brand new Captain America Brave New World trailer, I thought I would go back to the topic of why did Steve Rogers choose Sam as the new Captain America. Before we get into that, though, I did order some lights like a week or so ago. As you can see, they came in the mail a few days ago. I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. I got two of them here. And it's kind of like make the background a bit more stylish because as you can see, I can change colors. Like, where's my remote here? For this right here. I can change colors on the remote or see, I can change colors and stuff like that, and I can turn it off and on. But when I shine it on the background with the lights on, there's like nothing coming from it. So I think I might have to get a darker light source so I can kind of make the background a bit more vibrant and colorful. So we'll work on that. But for now, getting back on the topic of why did Steve Rogers choose Sam as new Captain America, let's get into it. So as we all know, Captain America Brave New World is coming out February 14th of next year. And we just got our first teaser trailer for it around like a couple days ago, and I was going to make a reaction video out of it, but I was testing out a different software and wasn't really working out all that well, so I just, didn't make a reaction out of it. And yeah, I figured why not talk about this because a lot of people are always asking, like, oh, Sam Wilson doesn't deserve to be Captain America. He doesn't even have the super soldier serum, this and that, and this and that. And if you guys remember, though, back in Captain America: The First Adventure, nobody wanted Steve Rogers to be Captain America either. Like the Colonel guy was like, "Oh, why should Steve Rogers be Captain America? We should make this Hodge guy Captain America because he passed all the what was it missions or stuff like that. Every test that we gave him and stuff like that. And he was like, "Oh, he's a soldier, so we should make him Captain America."
Hodge passed every test we gave him. He's big, he's fast, he obeys orders, he's a soldier.
But then the doctor guy was like, "Oh no, we can't make someone who's a perfect soldier Captain America because that'll amplify what's inside of them, and that might be bad or something like that." So that's why he chose Steve, who is scrawny and skinny, because Steve was a good man at heart. So when he became Captain America, he became a better man at heart. So basically, that is kind of the same mentality that Steve has with Sam. And that's also why, a lot of people wanted Bucky to be Captain America. But with Bucky, it doesn't really make as much sense because he's basically like the perfect soldier that the Colonel was talking about, the Hodge guy. And if Bucky became Captain America, then, it wouldn't really work as well as I think it does with Sam. Because Sam basically has the same mindset as Steve, which we'll get into a bit more now. So yeah, with Bucky, it doesn't really work as well as it does with Sam because, like I said, Bucky's basically a perfect soldier that, the doctor guy back in the first adventure didn't want to become Captain America. And also, he went through all this stuff in like Civil War and Winter Soldier, and in between Winter Soldier and Civil War, and in between the first adventure and the Winter Soldier. So, like, he's got all this like stuff in his head. So, probably wouldn't be the best fit to be Captain America. Meanwhile, Sam, on the other hand, hasn't gone through any of that stuff, so it makes a bit more sense for him to be Captain America. And Sam is also basically the good man that the doctor guy wanted Steve to be Captain America because while Steve might not have been the perfect soldier, he was a good man, and so therefore the good man amplified when he got the super soldier serum. So, even though Sam doesn't have the super soldier serum, if he was to get it, don't know if they'll give it to him or not, maybe not, but if he were to get it, the good man motive would be amplified just like it was with Steve, because Steve, wasn't muscular and all that. So when he became muscular, he became, or was still a good guy, just like with Sam is, because that's why Steve chose Sam and not Bucky, because Bucky had all this trauma and stuff in his head, and, Sam doesn't have any of that stuff, so. Also, it's not really like Sam Wilson needs the super soldier serum all that much because we've seen him, in action before. We've seen how good he is in the combat and stuff like that, from the Winter Soldier and then the Civil War and then to Infinity War and, obviously, and then to Endgame and then the Falcon, the Winter Soldier, and then the Brave New World trailer. We've seen him in action and he does seem to, be pretty good in the action. And so, yeah, it won't really affect him if he does get the super soldier serum or not. He'll probably just have more increased strength and stamina if he does get the super soldier serum. He'll obviously still throw the shield at the same speed he usually does because, like I've been mentioning, he does have the same speed and strength because when he throws the shield, it basically moves at the same speed that Steve would throw the shield. So, and we also saw Bucky throw the shield in Falcon Winter Soldier, and it moves at the same speed. So, really, it doesn't matter if he gets the super soldier serum or not, because he'll still throw the shield just like Steve and Bucky, and he'll still, maybe not still run as fast as Steve and Bucky, but he'll still have, good enough strength and stamina, and he'll also be able to fly, which is the thing that Steve wasn't able to do because he didn't have the Falcon wings, because he wasn't the Falcon, obviously. Sam was the Falcon. Now he's the new Captain America. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I don't know if they will give him the super soldier serum. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because these are just comic book movies and they're not real. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter who's Captain America or who's not. So, yeah. But let me know what you guys thought of the Brave New World trailer and if it piqued your interest in the movie a bit more. It did pique my interest a little bit. It did look pretty intriguing. Obviously with Harrison Ford, and then there's Anthony Mackie, and then there's the Red Hulk, which was a pretty cool reveal. And then we have Giancarlo Esposito. It's crazy how they finally got him in a Marvel movie after all this time. But, yeah, it did look pretty intriguing, and I am slightly more looking forward to this Brave New World trailer, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for this video. We are only we are only 95 subscribers away from 600, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to hit 600 by the end of 2024, so that'd be pretty cool if you could subscribe. Man, I struggling today, but yeah, I will eventually get around to using these lights here whenever I get new lights, because I did order like these round lights that you can turn on with like a push of a button. They're like miniature round lights that I might hang up like up here or something like that, or like they're magnetic, so I can hook them up to the wall there, or I can put them on the sides here and then have like the light shining from up there or from over there, because I did get two of them. They were only like $29, so it really wasn't the end of the world. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll use them when I'm like playing games or stuff like that, and they can match whatever game I'm playing. Like if I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's, for example, I could turn this turn this light on and put it to orange for Five Nights at Freddy's or stuff like that. So, we'll see what happens. Or whenever I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, I can have has this light been blue the whole time I've been recording this video? I just noticed it was on right now. Maybe I turned both of them on when I turned the... Oh yeah, I did. Look at that. Okay. Thank God that light has not been on the entire time. But, yeah, whenever I'm playing games or talking about movie news, maybe I'll use them. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.